Okay, I know I was kind of stalling at the beginning of this, but welcome in. I wanted to do this reading. This was on my mind yesterday. Um, but I had some other readings that I had to record and get done, so I didn't get to do this one. But it was still pushing through. I just got off of live on TikTok doing live readings. But while I'm still here, I needed to do this reading, okay? Because there's definitely been grandmother energies that have been pushing through. Even my own grandmother pushed through earlier today. I had to record a reading, channeling her energy. And I'll be posting data today once everything has processed. But I do feel that there's a collective, energy pushing of like this grandmother energy, right? So this reading for sure will be, for people. It won't be for everybody. It'll be for people, of course, whose grandmother who has passed over, right? It is and is in some sort of ancestral energy. This may not even be about every person who has a grandmother who has passed over, because every ancestor is not in some sort of divine energy or in an energy of like atonement or helping you in some sort of way. Okay, so this is gonna resonate with just a few of y'all. Okay, hey baby. Especially if you know you do have this, grandmother energy who has passed over, but you still could be, connected to her, close to her, okay? So I want to tap in and get some messages from her. She's been pushing through today, grandmother energy. Spirit, let me give this an official open here. This reading. Thank you so much for this time and for this space. I thank you as well, Spirit, just for the truth and all of the ways in which it flows through me, through this channel, Spirit. I pray that this energy, Spirit, is no different, especially as I am opening up these grandmother energies that want to pull through at this moment. Please let the messages be very loud and clear. Let everything be clear and concise. And please protect me as I'm channeling and receiving these messages. Ashe. Sorry to hear that, my love. Very, very sorry to hear that. Thank you, baby. So are you. All right. Um, Thank you, my love. All right, Spirit, what is this energy here? We have these grandmother energies that are pushing through, these past over grandmothers that are put through. For the person that needs this energy, this reading, what are they trying to say here? We have detachment. We have inner power in reverse. We have grounded. Okay. We have letting go in reverse. For some of y'all, man, this be the thing too, right? That is always a little bit challenging about these. I'll say for a reader, for me as a reader, it's a little challenging about these messages, because a lot of times when these grandmother energies are pushing through, they're coming through with a sense of truth about some things that have happened in your family. Now, the majority of the people of who this message will resonate with, you are already very aware of some sort of chaotic energy, surrounding your family. People could be beefing with you, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be the black sheep energy or like the outcast or whatever this is here. You know what I'm saying? Like you could already know that there is a clear, you know what I'm saying, deficit, difference, whatever it is between you and your family here. But it's almost like this grand energy has been urging whoever is watching this to make a very clear form of detachment when it comes down to you being connected to these people. Your inner power right now could be being challenged, right? Your ability to even do things for yourself, right? Could be being challenged by these connections and you don't even know it. Especially if you are a person, right, that you've been saying some sort of recent, prayer of like, okay, spirit, I've been feeling challenged, like in my self confidence. I'm not feeling like myself, I'm not feeling like I'm enough, or, feeling like those things that I've been doing are not enough, right? It may not be again for everybody, but especially if you've been in that type of energy, feeling that way. This is this grandmother energy that is really pushing through now to tell you, like, yeah, baby, that's not because you're not enough. That you don't feel that way because that is a valid. It's because of whoever you are attached to at this time. Hi, baby, man. That is really, really doing things that is working against you. Have this full control of your own inner power. Now, heavy emphasis, especially if you know that you're dealing with, again, a situation where people don't respect you. They don't respect how you think. They don't respect what you say. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have any sort of real regard for you that makes you feel like, oh, like these people love me, right? For some of y'all, you could just be going through the motions of like, oh, I gotta do this just because this is my family member, or just because they told me I was related to people or whatever else. And somebody's grandmother energy here is pushing through and is like, not so, baby. Not so. And if you have been in any energy of resisting letting go what spirit is telling you to, this time for real, like is you gotta do it. You do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like there's no more procrastination here, because even you being in some sort of energy to where it's like, again, you're procrastinating, but you're also equally feeling this energy of like, man, like I'm stagnant, or, I feel like things are just working against me. Spirit is trying to let you know. This grandmother energy here is trying to let you know that these attachments, hi baby, these attachments could be why. Okay. Now, if these attachments are not about your family, which for the majority of you, it is going to be at least that, right? Could be more, could be both, right? For very few of you, it may not be about your family members, but it could just be somebody in your life, like a spouse or something like that, that this grandmother energy has been urging you to detach from. Because somebody has been, heavy trying to take your energy or your power here. And this is kind of like that thing too, right? Of sometimes, yeah, didn't I just say it could be a spouse for somebody here? Companionship came out. For some of y'all, this is your grandmother energy telling you to let go of a bum ass bitch you've been dealing with, male or female. Because this person definitely, fucking shit up for you on your path here. But whatever this is, it's like, good evening, but this grandmother energy is not playing about that. They want you to detach from every person that you're not meant to be connected to. And this too is like that energy of, even if, like y'all have heard me tell people before, even if you made some sort of like physical effort to like walk away from a person, or, you put that space between you and the physical. A lot of you guys need to make sure that you are doing the proper energetic clearing as well too, and that you have fully detached from them energetically, whether that be through something like a cord cutting ritual, or you just denouncing certain relationships and connections with people. It's time to do that. And I don't care if it is your family. I don't care if it is your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your auntie. Fill in the blank. Love and light, beautiful. But this grandma energy right here is not playing about this, because, again, this is an ancestor who has a higher point of view when it comes down to things. Leah, look, and it's your path card just fell out, and I just referenced this. Inner child, bottom of the deck. This is an ancestor that still sees you, in this child energy. They see you as somebody that needs protecting. And even they see, things on your path that you can't see, right? Most of the time, what they're trying to protect the child from, things that they don't realize may be a danger, or things that they can't see are, is some sort of danger or threat to them. And for whoever this message is for, I'm telling you, there's something or somebody in your family or somebody that you connected to right now that your grandma energy is not playing. She wants you to denounce this shit. Coach, I got to denounce my mama, yeah. I got to denounce my daddy, yeah. I got to denounce my granddaddy, yeah. If you know that that's the problem, if you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even you being in the energy of being able to call out each individual family member, like most people that this message is gonna resonate with, you already know what's up. And maybe the empath within you is still trying to push you to just, be a good family member or keep going around. Or if this is about, again, this companionship or some sort of relationship, marriage that you need to let go of, but you just keep trying to be a good husband, good wife, and something with the spirit told you ain't good for you no more. Your grandma is like, get free, baby. Because there's a lot of energies that want to, you know what I'm saying, like answer your prayers when it comes down to you being shown love in some sort of way. Whether it be you needing, a true family love, because of course, anytime you find us having this type of conversation of you holding on to something that can be detrimental to you, there, yes, there could be a true unawareness, right, or just an ignorance to what it is or the danger of it. But most of the time, like I said, especially my people here, y'all intuitive. So you doing anything that pushes you beyond your discernment, right? That's telling you like, nah, walk away, do something different, go a different direction. Yeah, you're pushing for something that is not there. And I'm not gonna say there's anything wrong with that, right? Because you desiring love or you desiring the energy of a wholesome and happy family ain't never been wrong. But dang, this energy that says that it ain't gonna come from these folks that you was born out of, you got to accept that, and you have to detach properly, because not only is it not going to come from these people, if you stay too long, baby, this is going to be the very thing or the very energies that also works at you. So not only can you not gain any more ground, you start to lose ground. And for what? People that don't give a fuck about you. Yeah, this grandmother is not playing about that. And it's like, for real, they want you to reframe your understanding to be like, yeah, I can have a family, I can have love, I can have all of these things. Even if it does not come from the people that God designated and chose and told them, hey, you take care of this person, you be a good uncle, you be a good grandfather, you be a good mother, father, be a good sibling. And it's up to you, baby, to ground yourself in a level of truth that says like, yeah, this is not what I'm dealing with. And I'm not finna keep trying to fight to fit myself in a situation that no longer serves me. This grandmother really wants you to get this, right? Because it's like I'm hearing this old song from back in the day. I think it was a gospel song, but it was almost like a girl group that sung it. And the one line that I'm hearing is, looking for love in all the wrong places just to find someone who can erase the hurt. Looking for love in all the wrong places just so I can find someone to erase the hurt. And unfortunately, right, we have a lot of conversations and a lot of dialect about people who are continually looking towards these, feminines and false masculine for this sense of like, oh, can you heal me? Can you love me through my hurt? But the thing that we don't talk about a lot of times is like, real. Even when you look at your family sometimes and you're seeking for them to give you something that they can't, that's still a way in which you're looking for something that you can't find. Go to God while you here, bitch. Anyway, um, yeah, this is the space, like, spirit that your grandmother is just like, yeah, baby, you look for the right energy, right? You looking for the unconditional love. You looking for people to, accept you in spite of, and especially too, like, this energy could be, I'm feeling somebody heavy is just like, you've been in this space to where you've been playing with your family. It could be a certain person in your family, or it could be like several different people. You could either be pleading for them to see something your way, or pleading for, this energy of like getting people to just understand you. But it's like spirit has been showing you in some sort of way here, like you're ignoring the fact that they don't want to hear that. They don't really care enough, you know what I'm saying, like to acknowledge what you're saying. And the reason why you're feeling this energy of like, your power, your inner power is like in reverse here. Hey, beautiful. You're feeling this energy of like this energy of like defeat or whatever it is, because it's like you're saying to your inner child, or I'll say it like this, you're putting your inner child through this continual sense of rejection that is unnecessary. Because if your present self was to realize and understand what this grandmother energy is trying to get you to realize, that a lot of these folks is a fucking lost cause, then you won't keep putting yourself through this torture of trying to be cool with your family. And, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they gonna come around, or even that energy of no matter what, I gotta be there, I gotta stick around for them. Like in some cases, baby, like no, that's foolishness. I got to be real with you. And you're gonna know. I'm not talking to nobody through this energy. This reading is not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like connected to any person who is in some sort of energy that you have, or you and your family got a chance to actually salvage things. No, I ain't talking to you. This energy comes directly to a person like you know. And even beyond you knowing, like you still trying, not because you didn't know, it's because the inner child within you was like, but I want my family. And I'm telling you, this grandmother energy is coming to, embrace you with so much love in this moment, but also with that energy of like, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say, fuck them folks. Fuck them folks. Now become op energy. They have become literally the thing that opposes you moving forward. And if you are to stay true to what is very real, right, which is the divine energy in your life, right? Because never do we find ourselves sacrificing anything that we owe God or owe to a devotion that we've made to God for a person, you know what I'm saying, that's what? Resisting us, running in the other direction. We trying to chase somebody, stepping away from our assignments or stepping away from our own truth and serving, doing what is needed for us to turn this up, the right side up here, get that inner power back. Yeah. Grandma ain't here for that no more. Song on in the background is Private Party. I'm having a private party, learning how to love me, celebrating the woman I am. Your grandma like, baby, it's time to celebrate you. Stop trying to get these other people to see who you are. Stop trying to get these folks in your family to acknowledge you and put respect on your name. We dealing with people, think about this. These are people who are literally non-deserving, ain't got not one lick of self-respect at all for themselves. What can they do to you? What exactly are you petitioning for and fighting for here? Aside from something that these people cannot and are not willing to give you. And I know that shit sound tough, but anytime again where y'all see me up here where I gotta keep pushing these messages out, it's because your ancestors is pushing it in the same way and maybe even 10 times a little bit more intense. But I am the filter, baby. Because we ain't coming here to crush no dreams or make you feel like you're doing anything wrong. But to give you, again, that proper tap on the wrist to be like, baby, let that go now. Okay, even if open your hands up, let it go. First card out again was detachment here. Because whatever you're being asked to detach from is the very thing that's affecting you being able to stand fully in your power right now. And again, a lot of people got to be real, bro. It's your family. We don't never want to think about that. We don't never want to see that shit in that way or even think these people would move in that with that type of, mindset. But baby, it is what it is. Your intuition ain't lying about what you feeling, and your ancestors come pushing through with these types of messages. It's confirming that you know what you need to, you know what I'm saying, what you need to do here. I say confirmation. Same for me, Destiny. So especially again for y'all to make room for all of the proper love that's coming into your life, you got to move this bum ass energy up out the way. And any person who's harvesting the bum ass energy, right? Because it ain't that I'm just trying to call y'all families bums. I call mine bums, and there's my folks. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on y'all folks like that. But does it all resemble a bum ass energy? Absolutely. Because how dare you fix your mind, your mouth, your energy in any sort of way to tell another person what they're not worthy of, or we don't accept you because of this, or you know what I'm saying, just however it is they talking down on you or trying to discourage you from living your truth when they should be speaking life into you. They should be, you know what I'm saying, your lifeline, right? Which is why the majority of you are declining as you stay attached to them. You want them so bad to be that lifeline because that's what they supposed to be. But bitch, when you realize the life that they about, sickness, scarcity, poor shit, disconnect, honey. Yeah. Huh. You be the very one they destroy, but you be the most valuable thing that stands there because of who you know what I'm saying, like your identity, because of your truth. So yeah, we're not around any person who out here crashing out because people telling the truth. Yeah, you probably are a bum ass nigga that again that's not ready to live your truth, and that's okay. That's between you and God. But this is why grandma is telling you detach from that shit, because all that crashing out and what comes along with it, when that what comes along as well with all that unhealed shit. No problem, baby, aside from what God has already put you in place to destroy as the curse breaker. And baby, you can't be tapping into the lifeline of the curse and destroying it at the same time. Get up out of there. And if you already physically done it, then this is your check to make sure that you have done all the proper cord cuttings, you know, denouncing of people in your family that still, you know, they may be still talking about you or trying to stay connected to you. Heavy on those mother energies, right? Because as much as those mother energies abandon their daughters and sons, they were so very much codependent still on your energy. They were. And what they wouldn't view respect in the in person to say, oh yeah, baby, you helped me so much with this, or you do this, and they kept gaslighting you like the motherfucking narcissist that they were, without any accountability, knowing that you were doing all the right things, but still having to keep you in this manipulative space that says, well, you're not doing enough, so you got to keep coming and pleasing, keep giving me your energy. What kind of sick, twisted game is this? Don't know, don't care. Get your ass out of it. You're watching this reading, get your ass out of it. And I don't know if y'all had a grandma who had a smart mouth or who cussed or who was fussing like I'm fussing right now, but that's how I'm saying it like how I feel it. Because somebody here is really trying to give somebody a level of respect they do not deserve. And you're waiting outside like a little starving puppy for somebody to acknowledge you, and it ain't going to happen, baby. I'm going to tell you that. Not until you really have gone and established, like, yeah, bitches, when I say put respect on me and every, I mean that. And I'm going to show you how much I mean it by doing it for myself first. And when I know that me being able to do that is dependent upon me detaching from you, sayonara, bitch, you're out of here. Nothing for you. Yeah, confirmation says this her then. The song on in the background is Ewu, or how you say it, Ewu, right? By Tobe Ngwe, right? It's called Goat, right? Ewu is goat in Nigerian, right? But the song that's talking about Ewu, I'm the goat, bitch. I'm not impressed by what you people are doing. And that's why when spirit is like, when you get this inner power energy back up right here, and you respect that comes when this motherfucker roar, right? Which is you, as we in Leo season 2, spirit like right now, your grandma like right now. Baby, listen. Anybody impressed by what these people talking about? Even these people that have come together to put up some sort of strong front against you, well, I feel this way, and your auntie and da-da-da-da-da, they all feel this way too. Fuck y'all. In them run over ass shoes you walking through here with running your mouth. Who cares? I'm not impressed. I don't know if y'all heard that in the background. He said, I'm not impressed. For real. This y'all grandma in the background like, yeah, I'm not impressed with what this has become. So she gonna need you to do something different. She gonna need you to step away from this, because less, baby, you devalue yourself by being classified with these bums too. Never that. Even in my own individual situation, baby, I'm very clear. I do not fuck with them people. That bloodline, baby, came by default. That came by mission. That came by what I chose to, you know, be born into in this life. So I knew what the fuck to tear down and defeat when it was time. And now it's time. So very clear, y'all need to know that when you see me coming around, but damn, didn't ain't her family still this or da 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 da, and is, and I'm still standing on what I said. I don't fuck with them. I'm not connected to them. And what they represent is what I've come to destroy. So be it. So when I say grandma ain't playing with you, and she said with love, baby. She's saying all this with a whole lot of divine love in her heart. And loving as well the divine parts of you. Yeah, she wants you to be free here. Some of y'all for real are keeping ourselves bound to these people for what, man? And I promise you, even if you sitting where you are right now answering that question, well, this is why it ain't enough. Leave. Or disconnect. Do not contradict your mission to cancel and break all of these toxic cycles and curses that these people are stuck in. Don't cancel it by staying there with them. Don't even get to the space that we almost, in the curse, right? But I'm still feeling a little insecure because they don't like me or they ain't accepting me or, what I'm saying? I don't know what I need to do to get understand, baby. The way in which you gonna feel all the security you need is to know in your heart that ain't your motherfucking job no more. Let go with peace and let go with ease. The freedom that you have already worked for. And it sucks, yes, that, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, too, you know how, like, you can have a friend in the neighborhood. I say back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when kids was really outside for real. But you may have, like, a favorite back in the neighborhood and that you would play with throughout the summer. But that friend may do something, right? And you go to their door and be like, oh, Spirit, to that person's mama, like, hey, can they come outside? And they like, nah, they on punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't come outside right now. Bitch, I guarantee you was going to go to that park. You was going to find some more friends. It's other people outside. People who know the games you like to play, who know the type of food, the favorite flavor of popsicle. Y'all probably got the same one. Little freeze cups and all of that. When the ice cream man come by, your day still went on per usual. And this is what Spirit wants you to know now, that you walking away from these particular family members or this situation does not mean maybe you don't get to have a family. No, you get to have the family you deserve. And that's why I say, yeah, the song in the background just said, feel right. I want you to get to this space for yourself to where this feels right for you. Your grandma wants you to get here to where this feels right for you to be okay with just detaching and walking. Yeah. Because sometimes that is be that thing again you don't know that the very thing that you're trying to hold on to is what's blocking you from what you actually want. And Spirit is letting whoever's hearing this message, right now, know, baby, you don't deserve to have a toxic family. And though the beginning of your mission may have started with that, it was literally for what I just said a few minutes ago, for you to what the fuck not to do. And for you to know as well on your starseed mission what energies you're meant to come back and combat, right? Because we're all activists in our way. We're all healers, but we're all going to have different specialties and places in which we're focused on to really help people and be able to pour into them. So for a lot of you, you learned your first specialty through what you was raised up in. Yeah. Okay, Kool-Aid freeze goes to be fire. You hear me? Red lips, blue lips, everything, purple. But I'm telling you, baby, look, even as I'm looking at the bottom of this other deck here, there's an abundance card here. And adversity is up under that, baby. All the things that you've gone through. Spirit said, baby, everything in your life is supposed to be abundant. Guess what under that? Friendship. Spirit being very clear. Don't matter what deck I pick up, baby. Grandma and them ain't playing. They say you work too hard, baby. Be in any type of relationship, friendship, any type of ship, baby. Don't be getting on nobody damn boat that ain't fully stocked, that ain't abundant, and that ain't already going in the direction you was heading in, essentially. Oh, this is the friendship. Oh, the family ship. Oh, this is whatever relationship, baby. If the ship ain't going in your direction, fully stocked with what it is that you need, stay up off of it. But trying to force yourself into relationships or force shit to fit in a way to where it's like, I'm having to shed down so much of myself. I got to get to get in this box because the more layers I got on, the tighter the fit, baby. That room ain't for you. The room that we meant to be in, you make space in that bitch. It the way clears for you. So yeah, ain't no need in, you know what I'm saying? Like I see some of y'all family members being like that usher at the door. Y'all know that one church usher you try to get in like while prayer going on or something? Maybe they had them doors barred the fuck up. You be like, damn, like trying to push through. Some of y'all families really been like that, like they trying they damn keep you out. They want to do enough to keep trying to pull you in or make it to where it's like you're begging for them. But they never plan to give you anything. Confirmation, and that's why you gotta just be real in your mind and be like, bitch, no, I'm not playing this game with y'all. Just so you can, you almost had it. You almost had a loved one. You almost had unconditional acceptance and love. No, ain't no almost. Because what the one thing that is for sure is if I take my black ass on and keep moving down my journey the way I'm supposed to go, right? And your ass might not be black, but okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna run into everything that I prayed for, that I manifested. And whether y'all want to step up and take the mission and we enjoy this blessed, abundant energy together, or you want to be left behind in the same bum ass energy that you've been in, cool with me either way. Ain't it, baby? They should have had them there when they stormed the Capitol. Them ushers, them church ushers would have held this shit down. You ain't taking shit up out of here. Okay? But don't let y'all family strong arm y'all like that and have y'all outside begging, you know what I'm saying, to get in. You just trying to hear the prayer and the service and they talking about some, nah, hold on. Like, bitch, hold on for what? No. So grandma said it's a wrap here. Ain't nobody else in your family finna put another barrier on you, finna put another boundary on you. None of that shit. It's not happening. And she's telling you, make sure you do your part to make sure that you don't allow that to happen. And for most of you, it's just about making this sacrifice that needs to be made. Let them go. Yeah. Let them go. Nothing giving you is worth all the work that you put in to be where you are right now. And I know it may cause some grief here. It's going to be sad. I'll never, you know what I'm saying, as a person who's gone through it, I'll never sit here and act like that shit don't hurt. I'll never tell you that you won't have to, kind of explain to your child for a while what's going on here. But when I say keep it, you know what I'm saying, like real simple, almost like how you will tell a child something, you get them alarmed or tell them too much, you just tell them like, oh, we just going to see our new family. That's all. But either way it goes, baby, the sacrifice needs to be made now. And you've been getting intuitive messages. Like I said, the majority of y'all already know this. And this message may even be finding you in other different forms and, through other readers and things like that too. But it's no coincidence here because it's your time, baby. And I'm telling you, not just because like, oh, you just need to do this, but no, that shit is working against you, whether you know it or not. And you really don't want this, your grandma don't want this, the universe don't want this for you, nobody does. But spirit just had to, really challenge you here. Yeah, even your grandmother sending this sign through this reading has to challenge you to, see your perception that where sometimes you may be thinking that you're the right thing by fighting and trying to stay and all of that and trying to prove that you're such a, unconditional lover and all of that. Spirit, like you proving that to you preaching to the choir, essentially. These folks know what's up. Yeah, 444 on my screen here. They know what's up. And their, decision to not acknowledge that is just that. It's not because you haven't shown them enough. It's not because you haven't given them enough to trust that you are who you are. No. So I said it's about you right now, my love. It's about you reassuring your inner child, you building back up your inner power, your solar plexus here. Yeah, with this energetic clearing, when we just talking about this too. You got to get that shit up off of you, away from you, that cord cutting, whatever it is. Some of y'all, again, it's just going to be as simple as you denouncing, calling out names. I denounce any connection that I've made with them and they may have made with me. Or even if it's just about, right, like, I want to just, denounce the parts that have caused some sort of damage to my life, that is attached to me, that is doing damage to my heart, my life source here. I can't take that no more. I don't receive that anymore. And I get it, right? Because the song background is saying, and no matter what, I love you more. I love you more, right? Some of y'all, I know this is going to be hard for you. Your grandma know this is going to be hard for you. They see your good ass. And then, again, not hard because you don't realize these people is fucked up, but it's just about the pureness of you. But please understand, baby, that that purity cannot be contaminated. If anything is to be protected in this situation, baby, it's you. Protect you at all costs. Protect the purity of your heart. And you can damage the purity of your heart by constantly putting yourself through situations that do not reassure you or reaffirm you. And I don't care how many self-defense, mechanisms develop to be like, oh, well, my family don't gotta support me. Nobody gotta do anything. Nobody. No, bitch, they're supposed to do that. You're supposed to expect that from them. And if you don't get it, you're supposed to be disappointed about that. And for a lot of you, it's like 20 years now. You should be disappointed enough to let go. Okay? Because these folks ain't never gave you shit. You feel what I'm saying? But take it however it resonates for you, and know that if you're seeing this message right now, baby, being given a full green light to let go. Yeah. Or even just being in your energy, right? Because we had allowing to just pop out when I said let go, right? Even if it's about you having to get up and say, all right, y'all, like I'm done, da da da. Even if you just say like, all right, spirit, I'm not fighting for it no more. I'm not going to keep praying for these people. I'm not going to keep praying for a relationship. Whatever you allow, God, I allow. And watch what happens. Because I told you, half of these people already got on their running shoes, and most of the time, you realize it's too late that you've been chasing them around in a circle, trying to get this love, trying to get this acknowledgement, trying to get, whatever this truth here. And by the time you get sick and tired and realize we ain't went nowhere, I ain't grown no more, nothing has come of this, yeah. And you allow them to run and do what they want to do, yeah, bitch, they'll shoot off and go all in the other direction. You be like, okay, cool. As I was, right? Let me go back the direction I was supposed to be going before I start trying y'all around and, bring y'all with me and get y'all to understand and see and all this shit like that. We ain't doing that no more. And especially if you've been watching my readings and following me over the past year, time has been so crucial because we're entering into the space of judgment. This is the age of Aquarius. Karma is instant. And even if you find yourself dealing with somebody who got karma on them and spirit done told you to leave them alone, this is why. Because whatever is getting ready to happen to them, if you connected to them, it'll happen to you too. Or this will be a person that's feeling like they supposed to be able to come to you and you do something about it and trying to make it your burden. But no, baby. It's already bad enough that these people ain't already gave you what they owed you in the energy of the reason why they were placed into your life in the first place. But causing more burden for you or anything else, it don't make sense. Don't care what you call them. That family title, all of that, those are literally just that, titles. We're dealing with the energy of the person. This is spiritual warfare. And I'm telling you, when you get tired of trying to get these folks to see, or you get tired of trying to heal the part of the hood that ain't ready to be healed, baby, and you just allow here, they're going to go on about their business. I'm telling you, especially if you're in a person that's I ain't bold enough to make the move myself, all right, just allow God. But be ready now, because God going to call, I'm telling you. And God going to make it so obvious to you the moment in which it's happening. I can't make it up. Liberation just came out here. You going to know the minute that God cut the cord. You going to know the minute that God has come in to free you. And with this message as well being pushed through from your grandmother, I'm telling you that ancestral help is present as well too. Your grandmother is also in place trying to bring you a level of judgment and help here. But you got to make the right actions first, which is to cut that shit off. Get away from them people. Make it clear to them that they have that access to you to just come in and out of your life, or, you know what I'm saying, deal with you whenever they feel like it, or whatever this is, or even just keep bullying you or talking about you, whatever is here. I'm telling you, this is a double, triple, quadruple confirmation here that this is the right action for you to do. And again, this message will not resonate with everybody. But if you know here. Guidance and loss is at the bottom of the deck. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to lie to you either. This will feel like a loss. In the physical, yes, it will feel like a loss. Because there will be that absence of, because I'll say this for you. The further you get from this situation, the less it will feel like a loss. Because you're going to start to realize what you was never gaining in the first place. As I said before, most of the time in these situations, we have to do so much convincing to ourselves and lying to ourselves and have so much hope that it's going to be okay. I can just keep going around and da 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 da. But when you pull yourself out of that space and you just had that moment to sit down in the truth and just take, you know what I'm saying, take a couple steps back and be like, what am I really fighting? What have y'all been giving me that I have just been so adamant about? Oh, I got to stay here. I got to have a relationship with y'all. Most of the time when you look, it does nothing. Nothing other than the potential that you saw in your own mind. And that was absolutely about your perception and your perception only. These people was not trying to step into this energy. Because if they was, all this shit you've been trying to explain for years would not have to have been explained. So, with all these things being said, grandma coming through tonight, she telling you now, follow the signs she giving you. This reading today, and especially when I get this energy of like there's a time sensitivity here. There's a full moon coming up. There's a retrograde that's coming to an end. Work with this shit. As this shit is ending, as things are phasing, put out into the atmosphere everything that you want to go. Even if it's just the feelings, right? It may not even be about people, but it's like, God, I'm tired of feeling, insecure. I'm tired of feeling unaccepted. I'm tired of feeling like I'm surrounded by someone but still alone. I'm tired of feeling like I'm always searching for a mother's love type. Like whatever that energy is for you, talk to God about it. Put it out there. Pour it out of you, which is vital for you. You know what I'm saying? The first step of you getting rid of that energy and even making it clear to the universe that you don't want that anymore so that you don't keep attracting it. But whatever's getting ready to happen moving forward, loved one, your grandmother is letting you know that not only will it come from an energetic place of you having to, cut those cords, but you finna have to stand on that business in real time too. Because even when you clear energetically, and what I tell y'all all the time, people can feel when they've been cut off, bitch. Yeah. Shay, people can feel when they've been cut off. And sometimes people, that's why when you see like maybe you do a cord cutting ritual and then some of the people's name that you haven't seen or talked to in years, but you may have put it on the list, they'll just pop up out of nowhere because it's like they feel like something done shifted. Or the way in which I'm normally able to just tap into this person's energy or just think about them and I can just see them so clearly and feel them, something happening. The vision is blurred now, it's clear. Yeah, because you snatching your shit back. And some of y'all gonna realize for real that the most that came from this situation is what you gave. Not what you received, not what was being given to you. Depending on as well too, right, with this grandmother energy that I'm picking up on here. For some of you, depending on how this grandmother passed away, this could be her pushing through because this is a big lesson that she had to learn. If you had a grandmother that worried herself to death, who, you know what I'm saying, like her health failed because she was always doing so much for other people, or getting pulled into these toxic situations in her family. If she was always trying to stand up for that one rebellious ass child and shit like that, or that child was always stressing her out, or, you know what I'm saying, like, especially if your grandmother passed away in some sort of connected to like this same family, bitch, she for sure trying to put you on game to be like, don't you be a victim either. 1313 on my screen. 727 on my. She trying to reflect some truth back to you here. Baby, don't get caught up like I did. Okay? And it's crazy you say a heart attack because I literally, the grandmother that I was channeling earlier, right? That's how she ended up passing away, right? Like that energy of, just worrying herself to. Sis, you could have kept that. Because of what you know what I'm saying? But I got you. Well, I'll talk to you later, Toya. But I got you, sis. I'm adding to the list. Yeah, she's trying to give you a sign, real loud and clear, that somebody in this family, whoever been keeping up them toxic cycles, they ain't healed yet. And whether you know it or not, you're hearing this message, you're more than likely, what I'm saying, at some point you have been or you could still be now, a target of somebody or somebody trying to, what I'm saying, do the same shit to you or inflict the same shit upon you. And grandma like, not on my watch, bitch. It ain't finna be nobody else, you know what I'm saying, going down the way I did because they want to believe and keep fighting for these toxic ass people. No. These folks just as much time, more time, right? Because most people that I'm talking to, if you're the last like round in your generation or like the youngest of your family, then you have very few people under you that are young. Like we talking about like, you know, teenagers and less under you, maybe in their 20s or something like that. So when I say that we talking about people that came before you, they if you had enough time to get it and you younger than all these people, then they damn sure had enough time to make a better choice. And that's what grandma wants you to know, and why she even coming with this message kind of harsh, like, fuck them folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know it's an empathic person here, like whoever I'm talking to, yeah. But this is why she's just like, yeah, I got to stop you. Yeah, you nice. Yeah, you got a good heart. You got all of that. But please do not confuse the universe. Don't confuse yourself, your inner child, nobody about what you know you worth. And playing these people's stupid ass game, constantly that toying back and forth. Yeah. No more. No more. Guidance at the bottom of the deck when I stop guidance that she has for you today. This is what she's saying too, even if you've already been feeling this, right? And this is just like an extra loud confirmation for you, then you know that she's been the one that's been guiding you. Yes, sis, I got you. That's what I was just mentioning. I was like, sis, you didn't even have to send that because you know what I'm saying, like what we talked about before, but I got you on the list and I'm gonna hit you up after, okay? But I did get you, sis. And I'll do your reading here. Okay? So any closing words here, grandmother? I'm gonna try to close this out because I ain't expecting that this was gonna go like this. Didn't I just say the empath? Grandma about tired of that empath, baby. She said, no, your self-esteem is what's important right now. Not being out here feeling sorry for bitches that don't care about themselves. Period. Your self-esteem is what you need to be focused on right now. All that empathy shit. This message can't be no clearer today. And I know again, I'm manifesting that it find all the right people who need it the most. Yeah. It's time for you to for real take pride in who the fuck you are. Even had that type of pride that be like, bitch, I'm not coming down there with you assholes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not coming down there to play none of them games. I'm not coming to beg for nobody else's attention. None of that. Baby, I have the attention of the Most High. Do you know how important that is? You who? You who does nothing for me. Who? That's the type of pride and business your grandma wants you to know, baby. Okay? Because fuck a bitch talking about you need to come down or you need your light or you need to humble yourself. And nah. The only thing they need to be worrying about is surrendering to this judgment that's coming into them. And dealing with all that envy that they've had for you this whole time. Because that's what your grandma wants you to know. Any person trying to slow you down, any person trying to make you feel bad right now is damn near a person that really envies who you are. And while you in the energy of constantly trying to prove yourself or think like, oh, maybe they just don't know, or if they saw my heart, bitch, them folks done saw it, done been on it, done got a reading on it, done did everything else. Just so how they can manipulate you. Instead of them looking and seeing how they can help you and pour into you, no, they did all that work. The most work that they've done was to see how much they could do to manipulate you. And what respect and regard are you trying to have for them again now? Make it make sense. Because you talking about somebody that God don't even respect. Your ancestors don't even respect. The whole grandma, she could have birthed some of these people that she's about right now. Don't give a fuck. Because wrong is wrong. Yeah. Nobody. God was so confident in himself, baby, he made millions of versions of him. All of y'all is a reflection of me. Now go be at whatever version you want to be. I'm still confident that I am God. And I am God through you as well, too. And that's why to stand on that business against anybody who's trying to proclaim otherwise. Fuck you. Ashing up having ass bitches always on the floor doing bum ass shit. Always on the lowest level. Talking the loudest. Loud and wrong. Nobody's no ass no more. Fear in reverse here. Nobody's scared of losing y'all either. Because as we've already did the math in the first part of this reading, bitch, what are we losing? But a headache, but a blockage, but a bitch that want to be a problem. Anything else, Grandma? Yeah, they ain't playing about this shit with the when the blame comes in here, because look how this blame card also just came out with this, right behind this judgment card and surrender. I'm telling you, a lot of these people are being held in judgment right now and karma. And out of the many reasons that they telling you, and I'm gonna say many valid reasons that they telling you to disconnect from these people, this for sure is one of them, baby, so that you don't get caught up dealing with some sort of blame or accountability for something that you did not do. Baby, the most of that we were meant to do was in the way in which we healed ourselves and broke the curses. Absolutely. This retrograde got a lot of them trying to circle the block. And maybe that's why this message is coming out too, right? As you know what I'm saying, people trying to pull you back into this empathic place. Oh, I need help. I'm sorry. Da 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 da. No, bitch, retrograde and judgment on their ass like white on goddamn rice. And they trying to escape that fire coming into you. Because again, they already know who you are. They know if anybody would have an open heart, that's what I did to them, despite the fact that I didn't fuck with them ever. I know they still gonna open the door for me because they know who you are. And that's why, grandma, like, what you proving? These people know, and they made us either way on how they gonna treat you. So now it's no access, no nothing. And whether this is something you need to currently walk away from, or like my sis said, these people that's trying to come back and circle the block out because they feeling some sort of grief, absolutely the fuck not. It's your problem. You need to be in the energy of gratitude towards yourself for all that you have done, all that you have overcome, all that you have saved your ancestors from through the way in which you live here. As we've said several times throughout this reading, tell the rest of these folks, fuck you. I ain't got shit for you. What was this card flew over here? Yeah, the death card. Bring that shit to an end, baby. Bring it to an end. Anything else? You got health coming out here, yeah. And this is again just your grandmother letting you know, like, she's concerned about your health here, your health piece. And for any person that has been finding yourself stressing or feeling sick about something that's going on here or whatever it is, yeah, she talking to you. Call your energy back. For the few people that were not fully aware that this was your family, yeah, and you wondering like, oh my God, I don't get it. I'm doing all the right things, and check that family energy. It could be something there, you know what I'm saying? That's what you feeling right now, and call your energy back. All right, I love y'all. Okay, I'm gonna close this out here. Thank you to these passed over grandmother energies here coming through loud and clear with these signs and with this guidance. I'm gonna continue to manifest that this energy will find the right people, the right time, so that they know that now is their time to make this move, this life-changing move. And as well, Spirit, I pray this energy finds these people at a time to where they are the most receptive of the message. I pray, God, that for every person that is aligning this energy and doing what needs to be done, God, that you and the entirety of the universe, their spirit team, comes behind them full force with support of their decision. I pray as well, Spirit, that you continue to connect us as star seeds, God, so that we may form our own soul families and our own beautiful, unconditionally accepting and loving groups of people. God, so that we may show us how this is meant to be done and how you've always intended for us to have this beautiful harmony on this earth. But as first goers, God, and those who are establishing this, help us as well, God, to have the equal amount of courage as do empathy, Spirit, to know that when we're dealing with the energy that does not deserve that space or that is not giving us that equal give and take, but as well to allow us to be safe and open when we are in presence of a person that we can trust, Spirit. Undo all damage that has been done by past hurts and trauma, Spirit, especially those things that prevent us forward. And Spirit, keep us open and very much aware and awakened to the signs that come from you, God, and from our beautiful ancestors like these grandmother energies. Keep us everything that belongs to us as well. And we thank you so much for that. Ashe, ashe. All right, I love y'all so very much. I thank you for being here. I know I normally would turn the comments if I do these, readings, but I just figured, I might as well keep it on. But I love y'all, okay? Toya, I got you, sis. Let's do your reading if you're ready. Let me see. Did you put anything in your notes? Okay. Let me look into this, sis. I'm looking at your notes now. Okay. I did do my live readings earlier, but just in case there is anybody here that wants to get a reading, I'll allow you to send in, okay? But I ain't waiting, all right? I love you. Y'all so welcome. I love you, but I ain't waiting, all right? So once I get through with Toya's reading, if you haven't sent in, then we just going to be done for the night, okay? All right, sis. Hold on, let me look at that note again so I make sure I say the right name. Feels good, you know you wanna say you want passion. Let me use some tarot for this. Excuse me. All right, sis, I got you. Let's tap in. Spirit, let me tap in for my beautiful sis Toya here. I do want to invite all of her benevolence into this reading to make it very clear and concise on what she needs to know concerning Mr. Michael Harris here, as far as this divine masculine energy is concerned. Please do protect us as we channel and receive these messages. Ashe. All right, Spirit. What do we need to know about this as it pertains to sis here? Hold on, sis. It's a card that flipped, but I can't find it. Okay, we have the Empress and the Two of Wands that flipped over. The Ten of Cups. Eight of Wands. Seven of Cups, sis. I think this is another option, okay? Remember how I told you about the other dude? And with always, sis, just like I be telling April, it's your choice. You know what I'm saying? Like your decision at the end of the day, the Two of Wands is clear here, right? Right behind the Empress. Like this is very much your decision, middle and beginning of the day, what you want to do. But the potential of this person is very much there. Ten of Cups, Eight of Wands with the Seven of Cups. And when I stopped shuffling, the Six of Wands was at the cap of the deck. So this definitely gives me that this is one of your options. You know what I'm saying? The Spirit has promised, options this time. You already know, sis, yeah, you've been abundant in your options, really. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what proposal we on this year for you alone. And which is crazy if you remember how when we did your reading in 2023, like we did the forecast for 2024, it was already a lot of men. Well, like, sis, all these love offers, baby. Okay, seven, exactly. You see what I'm saying? So Spirit ain't lied, and we ain't even to the end of the year yet. You feel me? That was seven, damn near last month. Okay, um, but for real, like, yes, it's like his Spirit is letting you know this is another one of those options. I'm gonna keep shuffling here because right now I don't see anything about this and that may be alarming. Spirit, is there anything that we need to know here? Is there anything she needs to look out for? Got the Hanged One. Uh-oh. Hold on, child. The Hanged One. Anything she need to look out for? Ten of Pentacles. The Chariot card. The Ten of Wands. Two of Pentacles and the Judgment card. I'm hearing Spirit say to really take your time with this person. Okay? Because almost like what we talked about, you know what I'm saying, sis, that energy of how when it comes down to you establishing with these masculines, like what it is that you need in marriage, right? If anybody wants even forming a mouth to say the question, will you marry me or something like that, like you need to know how serious this is, what I require and things like that, right? So like with this person, I do see you first and foremost standing on their business, like I told you before, like that's with whoever, right? Every person that you interview for this position. Okay. You need to, you know what I'm saying, let them know your requirements very clear. But I do see that, with this person, with them realizing like what your standards are, there may be something that he feels like within himself, like, okay, I need to work on this, or I may need to get, like, if it's about like finances or something like that, like trying to get stable, something of that nature here. I see that he does need to make some sort of adjustment here to be able to fit your criteria fully. Now, which part of your criteria, may be up to challenge right now, I'm not sure what that is. And maybe, like maybe it's something that's kind of like, or you'll find out, right? But whatever it is, I see this person definitely, evolving, right? It doesn't feel like anything to where it's like, oh, you got like a, a horrible ass habit or something like that that I don't really, fuck with. I don't see it being anything like that. And like a person trying to change for you, like, oh, I'm only stopping this because my girl like it. No, I see this being kind of like that thing of like you're an empress, right? So you literally like upgrade, or like you snatch, every person that you meet into like this, higher frequency, in a way, right? So this person is kind of like going to be the same thing, right? Like you'll notice that there will be certain things just about, the way in which you move, or you telling this person like, okay, this is how I like things, or this is how, I do things, right? You'll kind of see this person being like, okay, I'm making notes, I'm kind of, evolving, revolving, whatever it is here, okay? But outside of that, sis, for real, when I say I don't really anything else here, yeah, that's going to be, you know, something that will be disappointing for you. As we talked about before, if it comes down to anything, it's just going to come down to that minor detail to where it's like, yeah, this worked for me. So, you know, I'm just going to end up going a different direction. But if it do work for you, let it work. You feel me? Let it work. Yeah, Ace of Swords coming out. Spirit said that's the truth. Let it work. You got freedom to do this, sis. And do it in a way, too, to where you don't have to worry about, you hurt. But it comes very much of with that stipulation of like what I said, you got to stand on that business and be very clear from, jump from this space now, it is that you need. And even what we talked about before, understanding that if there's somebody that hears you say those things and they get scared or they run away or they feel like you're asking too much, baby, let's spare both of us this heartache, because it ain't gonna work. I'm not willing to offer what I need as a divine feminine, right? Because remember, your first card out in this reading, sis, was the Empress. This is very much about what you need to be comfortable in every way. And Spirit, like, don't forget that even when you're setting your standards before going to this person and talking to them or responding to whatever it is that they're asking or offering you, keep seeing yourself in this Empress position. And even if you feel like right now as an individual, right, of course you still feel like you're working towards, getting to that softer energy, or say more in the physical, right? And energetic too, right? Working on trusting more and, even being softer with that when it comes down to spirit, right? I love it. 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 Okay, very good, sis. So yeah, for real, that energy of like just being there and knowing and keeping your eyes set on all the things that whether this is you working towards it, yourself, or you now allowing Mr. Man, to put in this easy energy too. Yes, sis, as long as the goal is still the goal and that person is connecting with you in a way that says, I'm here to help you work towards that, this is a good option here, sis. This is a good option. Said whatever this is here that I see, like if he, understanding your requirements and he feeling like within, and he may not say this, he might say it, right? He might, just be kind of transparent with you, like, okay, like I'm working through this, or, I'm working on getting to this space, or whatever it is. Even if he doesn't say it, that's what he's thinking about. It's definitely, giving like that type of like emperor, mindset. I love it. Ooh, it be someone in Aquarius. Okay, get the tingles, bitch. I love it, sis. I'm here for it. Yeah. Enjoy that feeling, sis. Enjoy that feeling. Anything else here? Spirit? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles coming out here. The Lover's card was at the cap of the deck when I stopped shuffling. The Emperor and the Four of Swords. So yeah, it's again like I still see you upgrading this person. I'm sure like you okay. Yeah, I'm sure you have seen all the ways in which too like this person has been saying things where it's like, okay, I know this upgrade me, or this is true divine masculine energy, but it's kind of like that vice versa thing too, right? Like you're definitely there to help a level of abundance to his life too. Yeah, I looked at Cap and the Four of Pentacles was here. It's like, so both of y'all are presenting a sense of stability to each other. Even with that four, it's like two and two. Yeah, I love this, sis. Anything else, Spirit, that we need to know about this? My sis needs to know moving forward. Yeah, enjoy yourself. This is your time to enjoy yourself, to feel pretty and beautiful. No, yeah, Spirit, like just really enjoy that. Ashe, sis, and he ain't lying. You already know there's a given for any person that you connected to and that you meet, but especially, when you like a person and you giving them your energy, access to your energy, like, yeah, they especially gonna see it. But that's where Spirit is just like, yeah, this is why this whole process is about making sure that you see it too. That you know what I'm saying, only because it's already a given that every person that's connected to you will see it. But that ain't always been your story, right? It's been a lot of times where people been connected and it's like, bitch, what are we doing? What the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? But now, in order for you to be in this connection that finally makes sense and it's equal give and take, yes, sis, that's why you have to keep standing on that business and holding again these masculines accountable to everything they have been promising and saying, or even just holding them accountable if they said like, all right, I told you from day one what I needed, you said you got me, cool. Then when it get down to the space of where if I have to ask for something or we're in that energy of something that I need, yeah, it shouldn't be no complaints or, oh, you be asking too much. Like, nah, we ain't on that type of time. Yeah. So this is beautiful, sis. And to be honest, I don't feel like this person is on that, type of time of trying to short you of anything at all. It feels very equal give and take with this. And him as well, making whatever adjustments are needed so that it can be, equal give and take. I say, okay. So I'm gonna close this out here. Thank you so much for this message. Thank you for letting my sister know what she needed to know about this connection. Thank you, Spirit, for connecting her with this person as well too. I pray, Spirit, that is all that it needs to be for my sis and for this person as well too. Continue, God, to just keep my sis covered and safe throughout the connection and just in her life in general. But every day, God, as she is learning, God, let her lessons be full of love. Let them be easy. And give her that courage and the awareness to always be soft and to flow just like water. I thank you, Spirit, for continuing to bless everything in her life, everything that she does, every place that her foot tries. God, thank you that it is blessed. Thank you even that the assignments and the grounds that lay before her is already blessed with her in mind. And we thank you, Spirit, for preserving her and all that belong to her. Ashe, ashe. All right, beautiful sis. I love this, and I look forward to your update, what you choose and how you do. Always, sis. Always. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna be done for the night. I love you real bad too, sis. Okay, period. I'm gonna be done for night. I will post this reading and the other one that I did earlier, probably sometime tomorrow. Okay, but y'all take it easy tonight. I love y'all so very much. And make sure as well too that if that collective message resonated with you on the things that you need to do and detach yourself from, let now be your time. Okay? No better time than now. Universe working with you. This is working with you. All right. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all again soon. Peace.